It's not that you're walking around ready to pounce on somebody. It's just like, I need to be squoze. You know?
Yeah, let's do another take. Let's do another take, Tuck. I can't remember the last time I had a romantic moment like that with a guy.
When you get out of relationships and you're just like single for a while, you really get touch deprived.
It's a struggle. Like I want to cuddle.
Like last night, just going like this, like 20 minutes.
You have all of these friendships, but no intimacy.
I'm dying from like touch starvation.
You're not overwhelmed. You're not burnt out. You're not overworked. You're intimacy starved, intimacy deprived, and you're suffering from intimacy deprivation. You have all of these friendships, but no intimacy. You go out on dates, but there's no intimacy. You may even be in a relationship, but there is no intimacy. And when you are being starved of intimacy, nothing that you do, nothing that you eat, nothing that you buy can fill the void of what you are actually being deprived of. Human beings need intimate connection with one another. But we are in this cycle of superficial conversation, superficial interaction, and there's no deep connection. There's no thought-provoking conversation. There is no compassion and no empathy. And so you may have so many people in your life that you can turn to and that you can talk to. You may be in a relationship or even be married and still be deprived of intimacy. And that is what's making you feel like you're overwhelmed. That's what's making you feel like you're burnt out. That's what's making you feel like you're overworked. But it's because you are in all of these relationships that are taking from you, and none of them are giving you any nourishment. None of them are feeding you, and none of them are nourishing you, right? And so in order to feel better and to feel full, there has to be some nurturing that's happening. That is what intimacy gives you. It nurtures your soul. It nurtures your heart. It helps you to feel safe and secure and seen. And so what I want you to start doing is to begin evaluating all of the primary relationships in your life and judging them and rating their intimacy level. So I want you to use this really.
So, yeah, as you see what's happening, girls need coaching now because they're intimacy deprived, touch deprived, and it's only getting worse because the dating crisis for lonely women is getting worse. And, maybe a lot of them weren't loved as a child. A lot of their mothers were very busy. A lot of their parents, because sometimes they have fathers, were very busy. You know how it is. Nowadays, parents are both at work, mother and father. And a lot of times it's just the mother. So ladies are starving for touch now.
And I want to talk about it. But before I do, I need people, if you are a parent who was like touched out by your children, I do not want to see you in the comments. If you are someone with any kind of neurodivergency and it manifests or shows up as you not liking touch or people touching you, I do not want to see you in the comments. Okay? But I feel like I'm dying from like touch starvation, y'all. I don't get hugs. I don't know. I feel like if I were to get the kind of hug that I really want, I would crumble into pieces. I don't. How do you deal with that? I really like need to be like touched. And I know someone's gonna say like, okay, go to the salon and get your hair done, or get a massage, or get your nails done, right? So someone can hold your hand. None of those people love me. None of those services love me. But I'm really struggling. I'm really struggling with like, I don't get hugs. That's it could be like maybe a hello, whatever, maybe. But it's not enough. I don't know how am I gonna go the rest of my life like this? I think that that's really hard. I'm just really struggling. I'm really struggling. Like I spent like last night just going like this. Like 20 minutes. I'm just, if anyone else is struggling, what are you doing? Else is struggling, what are you
Ooh. Okay, so first and foremost, Métis Elizabeth, I'm just sending you so much love. I'm sitting in my car and I was scrolling TikTok and yeah, your video popped up on my For You page, and it really hit me, and it hit home. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Letitia James. I'm a sacral spirituality coach. I use affirmations and healing-centered coaching on liberated healing journeys for Black folks, and particularly Black women and Black LGBTQ folks. And so at the end of this video, right, where she's talking about touch starvation, and please go watch the whole video. It really hits home, and especially if this is something you struggle with. At the end, the part that I said, she's asking for suggestions of like what people do when they're really, really struggling with touch starvation. And this is not a long-term solution by any means, but this is something that has worked for me, that has helped me in those moments to soothe my nervous system, particularly when it gets really bad, and when I'm really struggling and I'm craving that connection. And my therapist, shout out to my therapist, she taught me this technique, and it really helps with like calming your nervous system. And so what you're going to do is you're going to take one hand and you're going to put it under your armpit. I know it sounds so weird, okay?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop for a minute. It's getting weird, right? But this is bad. This is sad. I don't want this for you ladies. I don't. Right? It'll be a good thing. Forget what he's saying. Right? What you need to do is go out in the public, dressed how you are right now, and tell a man, I need a hug. Right? Men are very visual creatures. I'm trying to help her out for real. So I'm really helping her. If I'm walking down the street and you come to me like, I want to be touched, and you're crying like that, I'm going to give you a hug. I'm going to go up to a man and say, yeah, he may take it there, but he'll understand something's really wrong. And he'll actually show you some love. But this right here, yeah, I guess you can probably do that. But, from them doing this, because I got a whole video of this, right? From these ladies doing this, my homeboy DJ More to Life did a song for them. Check it out.
I get so lonely. I need a man to hold me, console me, control me, console me. I need it badly, badly, badly. I get so lonely. Need a man to hold me, console me, control me, show me, console me. I need it badly, badly, badly.
That's what's going on, and that's how ladies are feeling. And this will work, but they need a man to do it. Not that. They need a man. Let's continue.
And I came across this speaker I don't know what she was speaking for or anything like that, but I just remember the quote that she said, and it said this: El abrazo es la distancia más corta que existe entre dos corazones. Meaning that the hug is the shortest distance that exists between two hearts. And I was just like, whoa, what a phrase. Because I'm a huge hugger. Like, if we've met like twice, shoot, the first time I'm giving you a hug. Like, I want a hug all the time. Just give me all the hugs. And since I've been single, I miss like physical touch and like affection and just, you know, doing like the random like slaps on the butt or like the hug behind the back or just like caressing their face, their head, like their hands, like anything. So I say all that to say this. All you single people out there, what do y'all do without getting affection? Because I'm struggling without it. And like, yeah, I give my parents a hug every now and then. And if my sister liked hugs, she'd probably be getting all the hugs and she'd probably be irritated with me. But, you know, I gotta respect her space. She doesn't like hugs. So I get a hug like once a month maybe from her. But yeah, what do y'all do? Because it's a struggle. Like, I want to cuddle and like, I don't know, like link arms and like skip across the street. I don't know. So give me some advice.
They're dying of starvation. Man, I tell you, this is you guys' fault. You guys done held the line so much. Man, what are y'all doing to these ladies out there? When you're in the street, just stop and say to a lady, "Do you want a hug?" Actually, that's not going to happen because you chose the bear. Ask the bear to give you a hug, a bear hug. I mean, I hate this for y'all. I do. But it's gotten there. It has. And men are afraid. Why? Because it's there. Because even though you're saying this, you still have ladies saying, "Oh yeah, there's a man who's going to put something in my drink tomorrow. It happened to my friend 3 months ago." Lying when it happened, not even to their friend. It happened, they saw it on the internet 5 years ago. And they keep talking about it. Go hug the bear.
Is so weird to deal with, you know. It's like, it's not that you're walking around ready to pounce on somebody. It's just like, I need to be squoze, you know what I mean? And I know that's not a word, but stay with me. You know how they put those anxiety vests on dogs and weighted vests? Sometimes I feel like that's what I need. It's like, I need an hour hug or something. You know, adulthood be draining me. And most people, they just walk around wanting to sleep with everybody. See, touch deprivation, that's not that for me.
Yeah,
it's not that I just want to lay down with some random. It's like, no. I need to be squozed by somebody that I trust. You know what I mean?
You know what ladies miss? They miss that boyfriend effect or husband effect. That's what that is. Like, for instance, with my wife, when she's just chilling, I go smack her on the butt. Come here, kiss her right in the mouth. That's what they miss. And with the way the dating market is now, that's why they're going through that. What it's going to take for you to start giving in to men. Start showing you care. Like the way you're feeling, start showing that outwardly. And you know what? Tell it to someone. Tell it to a man. I want a man I can trust. I don't want to get with you right away, but come here, hug me. You know what a man may say? I miss that too. You never know. You never know. Man may say, yeah, I'll hug you. That's what you want? I'll be your support bunny. It don't gotta go there right away. Some guys will oblige. Let it be known. You'd be surprised how friendly men are. Even go to a man you like. If he doesn't like you, he may say, get away. But he may give you a hug too and say, I'll hold you. You want to cry like the other lady? You want to cry? It's that bad? I'll hold you. I'll hold you for an hour. But it's going to cost you. Put it in my pocket. Seriously. I'm telling you, I'm about to start a new service. I told my wife, right? I told my wife, look, you got to put me down. I'm joking. I ain't said that to my wife. I ain't said that to my wife. But no, it's bad.
Person, the worst thing that could ever happen to you is having a crush on somebody. Unless you understand the biology and the brain chemistry behind your attachment issues. When you're touch deprived, your body literally latches on to the first person that fulfills your physical needs. Oxytocin is a hormone produced in the brain that is released during physical contact. It's responsible for literally any form of like social bonding. It's also the most addictive drug in the world. Think crack in the 80s. When you get this hit of oxytocin from someone outside of yourself for the first time in a long time, it's going to feel really, really intense, and it causes your body to basically crave that person. And this is what causes the illusion of connection. For example, the last guy that I dated, he was the first person I dated in a really long time. Y'all know I've been on my abstinence journey for like over 2 years now. So I haven't got a hug or kiss or nothing, right? This guy, while we were dating, I was like, yeah, like he's cool, but I don't know if I like him yet. Then he touched me. Got that hug, got that kiss. My body immediately was like, yeah, actually we need that. He's perfect. And let's make her the craziest on earth so that she can give us another hit of that oxytocin. Now you're craving somebody that you might not even like, but you think you like because you can't stop thinking about them. It's like someone who vapes and they know they shouldn't and they want to stop, but they can't because their body has become dependent on it. So it's important to understand these bodily impulses so that you know how to regulate yourself, and you can also prevent this form of bonding or illusion of connection from forming in the first place. When you learn how to regulate your own nervous system and self-soothe physically, you'll literally change the trajectory of your dating life. It'll allow you to attract more aligned, healthy partners.
Yeah. So if that's what you're doing, we understand what it is. You're just horny. That's what it is. You're horny, you're craving more than just touch. And you getting it is not going to fix your issue. You need love and affection. But in order to get that, you got to show it. Men want reciprocation. It runs the nation. With every couple, nowadays, when men are getting with females in the West, that's what they're getting. Because I'm not going to say everyone is like y'all. And some of you ladies may not be like modern woman. I don't know you, so I don't know how you are. It has to be shown to us. There's some men going through touch deprivation as well. But do we get like y'all? I don't think so. Some men do, I'm sure. Like whatever woman going through everywhere, there's a man going through that. Is it the same? Not quite, depending on your strength. That's why men get heavy into the gym and certain things like that, because that's how we control our cravings. And that's how we add discipline to our lives. And that's all this is now you ladies have to understand how it feels to be lonely and sing that song. I get so lonely, like Janet Jackson. Can't let just anybody. That's what they're all singing now. Think of that song and think of them.
Nobody really talks about how when you get out of relationships and you're just like single for a while, you really get touch deprived. I don't even mean in like a sexual way, but it's just like simple, like even getting like a hug. Like I just find myself yearning for, oh my God, so pathetic loser. But anyways, like I just find myself yearning for like a genuine hug from somebody that likes me. And no, I don't mean like from a friend. I don't want a friend hug. I don't want a hug from my dad. I mean like somebody who you like and they like you back, and just like the innocence of it all and the physical touch aspect of it all. And again, not the sexual thing. I'm sure if you like engage in sexual stuff, even when you're not in relationships, you probably have no idea what this touch deprivation feels like. But And if you're like me and like you just don't do that stuff and you need a relationship, like wow. It does not, like, I just, yesterday was like, it got so bad. I was just laying in bed last night. I'm like, nothing's making this feel better. Like, I tried to like hug myself, wasn't working. Tried to hug a pillow, wasn't working. I literally was on Reddit, like, how to get rid of touch deprivation. And people are like, go to a massage, get like a pedicure done. I'm like, that, like,
Doesn't work.
it doesn't hit the way getting a hug from somebody you like hits. Anyways, on a new chapter of dealing shit I'm finding out as my first time being single, touch deprivation sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, girls, they do like that, right? Because even when I'm with my wife, we could be on a bus. What does she do? She snuggles up under me. Like when it gets cold in the bus, she snuggles up under me. And that's how she gets her touch. Females do that. They and they start rubbing your skin, and that's what she misses. How it feels to be in a relationship. But why are you not in a relationship now? I wonder why. What happened? Oh, you weren't getting with a man to get married, right?
Yesterday, I was on set for this commercial we were shooting, and like the scene, let me set the scene for you. So it's like a couple sitting at dinner enjoying like this nice cocktail on a rooftop. And for the scene, me and the actor, he had to like basically like tuck my hair behind my ear, and then we had to like lovingly look into each other's eyes. And we kept having to redo this shot, like close-ups, far shots, all of it. And I was just like living for that feeling. I was like, yeah, let's do another take. Tuck my ear, and like tuck my hair behind my ear. It's so loser, but I was just like, yeah, I'm eating this up, because I can't remember the last time I had a romantic moment like that with a guy, because obviously like I'm not dating, you guys know. And I remember we did the final take, and then he's also the producer, so he was like, I think we should do one more take from this angle. I was like, yeah, let's do another take. I remember I made a video about how being touch deprived like legitimately sucks. It's like soul crushing, and everybody agreed with me in the comments. And yeah, I'm here to report that feeling actually just doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. Everyone was like, go hug your friends. I'm like, it's not the same thing. Like, there's just something about like a romantic touch, and like he like had to put his hand on my thigh after for like one of the clips, and I was like, help me, because why do I love this? Wait, I actually have the video. Let me show you guys. There's different angles, but this was the only angle I got a video of, so it's really just our silhouette shot. But the other angles, you could actually see like close-ups of my face as he's doing it, and like how I'm looking at him. There it is.
Actually, you can't write this.
You can't write it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then he puts it back, and then hand on the thigh.
Yes, a couple in.
You know, the females, this is corn. This is how females get their corn. Some females, a lot of girls watch the hardcore stuff, but you have some ladies out there. My wife is like that too. Like, my wife used to watch pocketbooks, just like the romance part of it. Females really like that. That's corn to them. Corn, right, Kay? Corn. Like physical touch. Pocketbooks. I used to like pocketbooks. You know, pocketbook magazines. No, like sensual. I know. Yeah, girls like that stuff. I don't know what it is, but I know what it is. The touchy stuff, the emotional stuff. That was in the past, though. No, but babe, that's what girls are saying. Touch deprivation. Right. I will let people know you get your touch deprivation on me in certain ways. Like, say if we're in a bus, or we just hug, or we just kiss. I just don't like to hug him when we're in the bus. You're right. You're always doing it. Oh, you don't want to snuggle with you. That's what they miss. And how do you get that? What did she do? Like, when I got with her, right? You see, this is the thing with me. You see what she said? I'm not dating you guys anymore. What went wrong? Chad went wrong. When it's with a black guy, Tyrone, but her, it was Chad. And why didn't you make a move on that guy right there? I wonder why not? All he could have said wrong was, I have a girlfriend. He could have been lonely just like you. Make your move, ladies.
I'm the kind of person I really struggle with physical touch. I don't know why. I think it started in my early teen years, where I just experienced a lot of hurtful things, and I just completely wanted for people to back off me, and just for anybody to touch me. And even with my friends, I struggle to be physical and even hug them because I don't know how to. And I just feel like I'm doing it wrong. I feel like I am being weird. I feel like I either do it too long or too short. I don't know when the appropriate time is. And then when I do touch someone, I'm like, ooh, should I have done that? And I think way too much about what the effects of that touch are because it has affected me in such a profound way, right? So I'm very sensitive how it affects other people. But thinking about being deprived of that love, I think that we as humans, we do need that physical affection. But it takes time and it needs time. And I think it is not appropriate in many ways and very disrespectful of someone to expect of you to allow that physical touch right away or to just be a physical person off the bat. You know, some people aren't physical. Some people do need time to warm up, but they want that affection. You know, just because someone isn't a person who instantly hugs you and who instantly is like being super touchy-feely with you does not mean that they don't crave that or that they don't deserve that or that they don't want that. But you need to allow someone who's like, okay, I want this, but I cannot show it to develop over time, you know, to develop that comfort over time because it needs to feel comfortable. It's still hard sometimes. You really got to force yourself to allow that in because otherwise you feel so lonely and so alone and just really breaking down these walls that we have set up for ourselves.
Deprived people. I was trying to capture something. I'm not sure if it really makes sense, but anyways, but wanting to be touched is just reaching for a witness, seeking confirmation of one's existence, the desire to feel alive, longing to connect to another, to raise the awareness of our own beauty through the gaze of another, to feel oneself through the hands of someone else. I was trying to highlight that it's not necessarily about the physical desire and need. It's not necessarily that we just want to be touched, but the deeper layer is often, not always, but often the craving of emotional intimacy and connection. I believe when you're touched with presence and intention, a version of you comes alive and you feel feelings through, like triggered and awakened through that other person. And that's also, I believe, why a lot of people become infatuated with certain people, not necessarily with the person itself, but the feeling this person awakens within them. So a lot of the time we crave exactly that feeling, the feeling we get to feel in connection. The version of us that comes alive, we get to be in the presence of somebody else or just someone specific. Can be both. Yeah. I think it's deeper than just craving physical touch. It's always deeper if you go deeper, it's always that deep.
What did you say at the end? But yeah, of course it's that deep. You ladies want a man, but some of the things you say, like the last lady said, "Oh, but I'm not dealing with men right now," and you wonder why men are the way we are now. Like, why bother? Why don't you have somebody now? You didn't talk about that. You talked, oh yeah, this, my feelings, and played a guitar, ukuleles, all this stuff. She went into a little poem for a second, it came back out, and didn't say why you don't got a man. This is an issue. They want to address that part, right?
Symbolically accurate depiction of female oppression. You cannot escape what the patriarchy has in store for you as long as you have a vagina. Because patriarchy isn't about gender. It's about the penis. having control over the vagina. While yes, the patriarchy attempts to control male-bodied people and how they exist in the world, that control exists so that the system can ensure that people in a male body will help oppress people in a female body. It exists for no other purpose. Policing masculinity isn't about men. It's not about the male body. It's about the female body and making sure that people in a male body want to be in domination over people in a female body. And the fact that feminism is starting to escape this reality, somehow avoiding what patriarchy is actually about, has lost me. I'm gone. I'm telling you. It's been 10,000 years. 10,000 years. It's always been about the same thing. To think that patriarchy has changed overnight and has now become about anything else other than oppressing people born in a female body who have a vagina, who have reproductive function, is asinine.
So a lot of what's going on, as you can understand, is because of this. Everything she said right now, patriarchy is about control. So many of these ladies are walking around thinking like this, wondering why they missed the male touch. That's why the dating crisis for lonely women is just going to get worse and worse and worse until boom, I can't get a man. I'm craving a male touch. They're crying, shaking, crying in tears. You did it to yourself. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.